An Indian River County man hiding a small package of drugs underneath his, package, told police he didn't know how they got there and suggested it was the work of some sort of meth fairy. Ah, yes, the meth fairy. The meth fairy has very few teeth. 46-year-old Caleb Phillips was arrested, and he was being processed at the police station and changing into his prison clothes when a plastic cylinder containing methamphetamine was found hidden away in his groin area. Phillips denied owning it and said he was unsure of how the package got into his underwear. He suggested that someone had slipped it there while he was asleep, possibly the meth fairy. Cops weren't falling for it, and they charged him anyway. Well, maybe the meth fairy will leave him some money, some bond money underneath his pillow. He's going to need it. And you were a big fan of the movie Titanic. Like, how many times did you go to the theater to see Titanic, Mel? A few? Yeah, just romantic at heart. Well, one Florida man's heart will go on. If you happen to have a copy of Titanic on VHS, and it's just sitting around the house collecting dust, because who has a VHS player anymore? One guy in Largo with an over-the-top obsession with the movie would be extremely grateful to have it. His name is JD. He also goes by the name Titanic Fan 97 on YouTube, and he has a huge collection of VHS copies of the blockbuster film. He says, quote, "You can't escape this movie. Everyone had it. Your grandma had it, your mom, your dad, whoever. Someone in your family had this movie." His goal is to have every VHS copy of it. He currently has 2,467 VHS tapes, and he wants to grow his collection to 1 million. He's gotten a lot of copies from his followers on social media, but he's got a long way to go, and he's asking anyone who has a copy on VHS who doesn't want it to mail it to him at P.O. Box 5355, Largo, Florida, 33779. Got any VHS tapes laying around, Mel? Yes, my heart will go on for that knucklehead. You know, we all need goals in life. Just some of them are more stupid than others, but those are your knuckleheads. Yes. I like to quote it often. I say, Mel, I feel like the band playing on the Titanic. And, but that's a whole other subject. Those are your knuckleheads, brought to you by Train Heating and Cooling. It's hard to stop a train. Find those stories wherever you find us on social media. Just look for Mel and Scott in the morning.